Ronja, first on interests in foreign policy.
For inviting me. It's of course, as a German, extremely difficult to speak about interest because, as you all might know, Germans don't have interests. The only interest that we do have in Germany and in Berlin in particular is to develop the European Union further. So by skipping Ernst's question, I think I try at least. What I would try to do today within the 5 minutes you gave me is try to answer the question, well, this afternoon's questions, what are the possible steps for EU soft power? And what I would like to do is to propose a kind of a 3-layered step towards more EU soft power. And if I may say so, in brackets, this is of course what Germany wants, to push the EU towards more soft power. No, to be serious, I think we should keep in mind that Europe and the European Union, well, specifically, is doing foreign policy for only 20 years. This is not, I'm not saying this as an excuse, but I think it's important to keep it in mind. We reached in Europe a compromise that we want to turn away from power, that we even want to move beyond power, that we maybe even want to reach Kant's perpetual peace. And today, I think the European Union and Germany, of course, as the largest financial contributor to European security and foreign policy, is the biggest exporter of stability. However, I think we are losing, and this has been alluded to a couple of times before, we are losing momentum. India, China, Brazil don't follow us when it comes to establishing effective multilateralism, but even countries in the Western Balkans and in Ukraine are increasingly turning their backs on the European Union. So why are we losing momentum? I think 3 reasons that I wanted to throw into our discussions today. I think throughout the last couple of years, we worked very much on institutions and on instruments, but I think we forgot to talk about the content of our foreign and security politics. We gave up working on resources of what exactly soft power is. It was already alluded to Joseph Nye, who said that soft power is a mixture of culture, political values, and foreign policy. When have we the last time worked on our common culture, on our common political values? We have heard that maybe the liberal market economy model has come to an end, maybe that we should propose a different view on how to develop not only here inside Europe, but also develop the world on a more global state. And I think we have, within the European Union, hardly ever adopted 2 developments on the ground, and we still shy away from serious lessons learning processes within the European Union. So I think the 3-layered approach I would like to suggest to move towards more soft power is first redefine the principles of our foreign and security policy. We have already heard some points where we should focus more closely on. Then probably move away from soft power more to smart power, which is not only including more military means into our soft power approach of foreign policy in general, but also to include new players, industry as one example, NGOs who do play a much more active role. I think we are far behind in the European Union when it comes to think about how we can be smarter. We talk about smart defense, but we don't talk about too much about smart foreign policy, including all the actors. And then, of course, set up more strategic thinking, more follow-up of our policies. The trend or the tendency that we do have is once we have established some instruments and we finally reached a compromise between the 27 member states on an instrument, we're as glad as, that we start leaning back and saying, well, this will work totally on its own. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. but I think events in the Middle East and the MENA region in particular showed us that, especially I think critical follow-up of political processes that we are setting up are of crucial importance if really we want to develop the European Union into a soft power that really is able to shape and influence global issues and global foreign policy. Thank you.